Hello, and welcome back to acrosstao.ai. That's acrosstao.ai. This is Aaron. Today's meditation is going to be a spatial meditation. It's just simply where we're meditating to the Tao Te Ching while assembling a jigsaw puzzle. And the experiment here is to build your spatial memory. I've been playing around with this now for a couple of weeks, and by the way, prior to this, I hadn't messed around with jigsaw puzzles at all. So I'm starting to notice I'm getting better. I'm sure the people watching this probably way better than I am. However, this is a lot of fun for me. So if puzzles are fun for you and you like to experiment a little bit with meditation, maybe this is for you too. I'm hoping and wishing and thinking you'll stick around, so please do. And let's go ahead and get us rolling here. We're going to start out with 3 cleansing breaths. 1, and 3. Followed by clapping our hands 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Now that your left hand and your right hand are pressed together, let's rub our hands together. I'm going to purposely go kind of around my face here so that you can enjoy the binaural experience, because this is a binaural recording. And oh, by the way, if you don't have headphones on, suggest you put them on, because your experience will be way better. All right, my palms are starting to heat up a little bit, meaning I should be about ready to get started on this challenge. What we're going to do is we're not going to go through the entire Tao Te Ching principles, by the way. We'll go through some. I'm going to go ahead and set the clock to, say, 20 minutes, and we'll see how far we get as far as assembling this puzzle and our mind experiment of spatial meditation. So let's do this. I'm going to go ahead and get our teleprompter started so I can maybe keep time with the principles. So we got that going on. And then, of course, we need to set our timer. So look at your screen there. It's right above Danica Patrick, by the way. She is so beautiful. Okay, we set our timer to 20 minutes. And here we go. I choose to enjoy living the great mystery. The Tao that can be named is not the Tao. When my work is done, it is forgotten. That is why it lasts forever. know that there is no way to happiness. Happiness is the way. Oh, look, that's a part of her mouth. The all-providing Tao is empty, yet inexhaustible. I will work at eliminating all my judgments of others. Oh, that's so close. But no cigar. I pay attention to my inner callings and apply my own uniqueness to everything I undertake. It is through selfless action I will experience my own fulfillment. I live in accordance with nature and therefore never go against the way of things. When my cup is full, I will stop pouring. suspend my belief in opposites by seeing myself in all. The usefulness of what is depends on what is not. Never, never do. I choose to ignore the seductive lure of acquisition and fame. I see myself as everything. I love myself as everyone. Discovering how things have always been brings me into harmony with the way. The place of my origination is stillness, from which all creation originates. Amidst the rush of worldly comings and goings, I observe how all endings become beginnings. I fully trust that others do know what is best for themselves. I act virtuously. I do not need any rules to be kind and just. I am moral, profitable, and a genius extraordinaire, regardless of what any transcript or bank statement might say. I am doing nothing. Rather, I am being done. How do I know the way of all things at the beginning? I see it within myself. I resist any brokenness by being flexible and bending when storms appear. Okay, we have 2 minutes 27 seconds left on the clock. We're going to go ahead and conclude this meditation. And just wanted to emphasize something. I think the last Tao Te Ching phrase we used was, let me see here, something about flexible and bending. And storms. Yeah, or I'll think of it later. The essence of that particular principle, by the way, is when you're flexible and bending instead of rigid and breaking, you have a better chance of surviving most anything that you would encounter. That's the theory, I think. But then again, it really doesn't matter what I think. What matters is what you think. And that's why these Tao Te Ching principles are so fascinating, is as you meditate to them, you start to realize what they might mean, and more importantly, what they do mean to who? To you. And that's where it starts to get exciting. The meditation we did again today was a spatial meditation where we were able to demonstrate that even though the puzzle was not completed, a considerable amount was done. And just as a puzzle, your life is not a destination, it is a journey. I'm sure you've heard that before, and I really believe that's true. And if you think about it, you probably will too. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and wrap this up. 3 cleansing breaths. Thanks again for spending this time with me on the meditation to the Tao Te Ching. It was a spatial meditation where we got to build our spatial abilities. Have a good day. Make it a good one. Bye-bye.